Tanya, and I'm here with the September 2016 Hip Kit Club kits, and I have a layout using a September cut file. It's if you go to the Hip Kit Club webpage, you can register. You don't have to be a subscriber to get a lot of these cut files that the design team make. Oh, that was really close. If you register on the website, you can get some free cut files, and there's some lovely ones there. So if you aren't a member but you still like to do these cut files, and I've said cut files at least 15 times in this little brief introduction, then please go and check it out. Yeah, it's lots of fun. So I cut out the Be Happy and then coloured it in using the Shimmers paint that came in the colour add-on. Now I'm just trying to see what paper I'm going to use as my background, and the photograph is of my daughter and two of her good friends. And I have to say, in the end, I'm not altogether all that happy with the layout. I think it is because of what I do to this poor background piece of paper, because I wanted to do some mixed media as well, and I think my other issue is a lot of the crepe paper lines have cream tones. They're not the nice bright white tones to their paper, they're cream, and sometimes it can look a little dingy to me. I don't know, I like clean, crisp colours, but it's okay, you know, it's not going to go down in the annals of history as the best layout ever, but it's okay. And that piece of paper is actually really, really pretty with the music notes on it. So I am taking some texture paste, which I am spreading through the stencil which came in the colour add-on, and wow, that was also very close. That is another Shimmers paint that came in. This one you have to spritz with water, and as you will see, it and I've said this over and over, it sucks up the water so quickly that you end up spritzing it over and over again. There we go, spritzing again, and we're not done because I'm going to have to spritz again. So I'm colouring over the texture paste that I put in there, and I didn't do any gessoing on this layout either because I wasn't going to put a heavy layer of paint down. Just a little bit, and then a couple of splatters as well, and I'm still spritzing this paint. So I'm getting the splatters down there, and I think I will add in some of the blue that I showed you, and I think that's maybe where I went a little bit wrong, because it looked a little dingy in the end. But we persevere, because that's what we do. So using the packaging technique, I'm not the best at it, particularly when I have a small piece of plastic. I find it very difficult to manipulate. So then I think, okay, well, there's not enough blue on here, so let me add some more blue. So I paint a bunch of blue on, dabbing it to try and tone it down a bit, and a bit of splattering because, well, you know, one has to splatter. Well, one doesn't have to splatter, but it's nice to splatter. And I also did a bit of gold colour shine on it as well, which evidently I didn't record. My apologies. So I always do this when I do a mixed media layout. I put tons of glue on the back, and then you can stretch it out. It's a tip that I picked up from Vilna Furstenberg. She does that with hers, and it works really, really well. As you can see there, that page does not look buckled at all. So I've got my photograph at the top, and I'm just matting it with a bit of patterned paper, and I've got the Be Happy, which is very pretty actually. I must say that blue Shimmers paint is really, really pretty. It's got a shine to it, and it's a really pretty blue. So I'm happy with that, and I'm going to bring in a little more to my title. These are chipboard stickers from the crepe paper, the Maggie Holmes Gather line. Very pretty, and I'm just going to put on, and my title then reads, "And always be happy." Oh, it's even more. Remember this, and always be happy. So now I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the die cut or the cut file, because I'm going to sew it on. Yes, I am practically sewing on every layout these days. It's a really nice way to attach things to your background, I must say. Even though once I've sewn, as you see, I've got my sewing lines there, I'm still gluing stuff down because it bothers me when things don't lie flat. Actually, a lot of things bother me. as I have mentioned before. So, and they're still not quite stuck down. If you look at the layout now, and they're still, popping up a bit here and there. But I suppose that's supposed to add a bit of interest and, dimension as well. So I'm happy with my title, and I'm happy with the placement of my photograph. And now I'm just thinking, what elements can I bring in? I don't use too many of those. Those are Pinkfish Studio hearts, the indigo blue line, because the blue is a little too blue compared to my Great Big Be Happy, which is a sort of baby blue. And I got a rosette on there, which I thought was very, very innovative of me. It kind of went there quite nicely actually, because of the size of it and the shape. It just in my mind it worked. So, and I do like those wood clips that came. They're also Pinkfish Studio Indigo Hills line. Very, very pretty, and they're thin, so they don't add too much bulk to your layout, which is always good, because nobody likes a bulky layout. A fat layout. Shame, poor layout. Now it's got a complex. And that blue isn't working either, so I abandon that idea and see if I can find any other pieces that I can layer behind my photograph. I'm really trying hard to use that hello. I've tried it on a number of layouts. It's super pretty. I really like it, but for some reason I just haven't managed to use it. I think I must make a point to use it, because otherwise I'm going to get to the end of this kit and I'm going to realize I haven't used it and I like it. So I really should. That should be our mantra. We like it, we should use it. Or no, wait, if we like it, we should use it. And so I'm just going to staple these bits that I'm going to have poking out from behind my photo on the right hand side, just to add in some little bits of colour and a bit of pop with the black, and gluing down my today, which doesn't stay glued down, but that's alright. I tiny attach it, so it's all good. And yeah, a couple of enamel that was terrible. Enamel dots around the place in a variety of colours. And yep, put some up the top there, because you've got to have, the 3 dotted around the place. And I think, there we go. I do tiny attach it, yes. I think we are done. So there we go. Not too bad. Background's a bit iffy, but it's another layout and a memory in the book. So thank you for watching, and we will chat again soon. Bye.